welcome to the 6th annual Lansdale Bike Night. On behalf of the Blue Comets Motorcycle Club and TK Cycles, we're proud to present and give to you the largest single one-night event on the entire East Coast, solely devoted and dedicated to motorcycling. We'll be talking to a bunch of the people, we'll be showing you a bunch of the bikes, the vendors, all the different things that are going on, as you will see, so follow me. Hi, what's your name?
Steve.
Steve, how long have you been biking?
5 years.
Did you get started on your own? Did you have friends that rode, family?
A combination. My cousin rode back when, and a lot of my friends rode.
So they got you hooked?
Yeah, the bike got me hooked.
What kind of bike do you have?
A 93 Softail, custom.
Did you put a lot of extras on it?
Yeah, not much. You know, breather and some pipes, a couple little tricks.
Couple little chrome pieces that you have to polish all the time?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, I'm going to get personal with you now, Steve. How old are you?
40.
40, and you've been biking for 5 years. What do you do for a living?
Electrician.
See, we're trying to show the diversity of people who ride, that it's not just what people may think it was in the past. Like, we're not all a bunch of outlaws. So we're trying to show the diversity of people who motorcycle, what got them into it. How far did you have to come for Lansdale Bike Night? Far?
Bridgeport.
So you came about 15 miles or so?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming by, and I hope you have a good time. And don't forget, I owe you a beer.
Okay.
Mark, how long have you been riding?
22 years.
What do you have? What kind of bike?
I started on Japanese bikes, and I've been riding Harleys for 6 years now.
And what do you have currently?
I have a totally custom 1986 Heritage Softail, completely custom, flames, everything. I entered in the show last year.
Is it in tonight's show?
I didn't enter this year, but I definitely should have.
Didn't have time to clean it or what?
Exactly.
I would like to, at this point, acknowledge a lot of people that put a lot of work into this thing. First of all, we have a lot of corporate sponsors that are down the far side of Main and Broad that kicked in a lot of money, that gave us the seed money to put this thing together. We have a lot of vendors this year. For those of you that, like myself, eat to ride and ride to eat, there was plenty of food here this time. And again, we want to acknowledge about 150 people that helped this night and have been attending meetings for a year, and that's the Lansdale Bike Night Committee. I wish you would give them a round of applause. Also, I would like to acknowledge Aaron from Universal Display, who out of his own pocket donated the Best of Show trophy, and it is a beauty tonight. This show started 6 years ago with about 300 bikes, and it has grown. I don't know how many people are here, we'll have the figures later on, but last year there was 22,000 motorcycles and 40,000 bikers in town. According to the Mayor of Lansdale, it is the largest single event that this town has ever seen, and it's people like you that have put it on. Give yourselves a hand, you've done a terrific job. I would also like to acknowledge and thank our two sponsors, TK Cycles, Tracy Kyle and his group, and the Blue Comet Motorcycle Club, who have worked for the past year to put on what you've seen tonight. These people really deserve a round of applause. This year, the money that we've collected is going to be donated to the Lansdale Boys and Girls Clubs for after-school programs and for evening programs in summertime and so forth. It's a well-deserved group of people, and anything that we can do to help them along, that's what we're here for. Bob Kramer, who is the head of it, unfortunately is not here tonight, or maybe it's fortunate because it'd be somebody else that doesn't have to ramble on and on and on. The next guy I want to introduce is the guy that fought for this thing 6 years ago, and I want you to give him a hell of a hand. Mayor Mike D'Annunzio. Mr. Mayor.
Hi, everybody. Boy, oh boy, if there's one proud mayor, you're looking at him right now. I'll tell you, I'm so pleased. I'm so thrilled about the cycles and the crowd that's here tonight. And the looks on your faces. We're all enjoying it. I see that you folks are enjoying this show just as much as me. I'm really having a ball. It seems that every year it gets better. I thought last year was the tops, but hey, this year's got it going. I want to thank everybody that's responsible for putting this show on, the Blue Comets and all the committee members and the guys who just walk around here keeping this show going. What a night, what a night. You make me so happy. I'm the proudest guy in Lansdale. And thank you so much for coming, every one of you. Now let's get on with the show.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, now, I know that a lot of you guys out here have an appreciation for sweet young ladies. So we have an extremely important job for you to do tonight. I would like to introduce our 3 Bike Night girls, and by the round of applause, after we introduce them, I'm going to have a round of applause for each and every one, and whoever it is, she will be crowned Miss Bike Night. Our first is Miss Jenna. Where's Miss Jenna? All right, our second one is Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah. And our third one is Miss Christie. Miss Christie? All right, by your applause, Miss Jenna. Miss Sarah. Miss Christie. And the winner is Miss Sarah, Miss Lansdale Bike Night. All right, so if these gals can stay up here, I know that each and every one of you that may be in contesting for a trophy, they will be handing out the trophies to each and every one of you. All right, somewhere along the line we got a bunch of flowers that they ripped off of the garden behind you, and we're going to present them. Congratulations, Miss Sarah. You are now Miss Lansdale Bike Night. Give her a hand. Okay, for you folks that have these blue tickets in your hand, we tried to find the most honest man that we could find in the biker crowd, and we couldn't find anybody. So we settled on the most honest man in Lansdale, and that's Mayor Mike D'Annunzio, and he is going to draw. First ticket out is the winner of the Harley Davidson. Mr. Mayor. Dig deep.
Went home already.
Jeannie Schwartz, Blue Comet Motorcycle Club, wins the Harley. All right, second prize, $500, which ain't too shabby. Mr. Mayor. Jim Callahan, Calhoun, Warminster, Pennsylvania, wins $500. All right. Third prize, $300, Mr. Mayor.
That's the winner. That's the winner.
All right, third prize, Mike Cessna, Bath, Pennsylvania, wins $300. Woo! Fourth prize, $100.
enthusiasm. Yeah. I'll show some enthusiasm.
Looks like Bill Zillers from Jamison, Pennsylvania gets $100. One last one, fifth prize. $100. Okay. This is $100. There it is. Dale Brown, Pottstown, PA. Now, for all you guys like myself that lost, you can go see them and see whether or not they want to part with the money.